So I think what we'll do for the next stream is, one, we'll focus on beating up that boss, and two, in between streams, I'm going to see how easy / hard it is to beat the other bosses. And if it is super easy to beat one or both of them, I might just go ahead and do it all in one time. Laura learns so fast. I think she'll catch up to me soon. I'm going to try even harder now. But if it's going to take... Maybe one of them might be a little bit easier than the other. And if that's the case, then I will try to get as many of them cleared. And then we'll do some level grinding in between so we can try and beat that other boss at a later time. Because I think we'll only have to play one or two more. Like, I think at this point we can just give up on, like, trying to marry Iris and stuff like that. I think we're done at this point. I don't think we're gonna be married. Like, I will probably use this save file to marry a character, but I don't think it's going to be on stream. like I've already done so much, and it will be at least another month before I even have the option to marry somebody. So I'm not I'm befriending people because I don't know who I'm going to marry in the end. Like, I might play all the way to summer just to get rid of Uzuki. Okay? That might be what I decide to do, because I just don't want to deal with Uzuki later, or Lara, or something like that. So that might be what I do. I'll probably just pick an Iris, or Mist, because it's easier. But either way, there's just a lot that I gotta plan out. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to see how much... We've got 244, but I think it takes a lot more than that to, You know what? I'm just gonna take it. Like, I have so much RP. I'm going to be fighting tonight. I'm going to be level grinding. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to care about Rune points. The only thing I need to worry about is, like, beating up enemies. And, like, getting all this stuff, like, the points. Okay, wow. Alright. I'm so glad I decided not to care about the points. Anyway, this guy is going to just get me, like, a couple of items along the way. Thank you. Like, what are they going to do? Hurt me a single point? Like, wow. So dangerous. Don't you just love the sounds of, like, harvesting a fresh crop of flowers while your wolf is murdering everything behind you? It's such a lovely sound. Alright, well, we got 4 items. Oh, hey, even the wolf got around that. Like, I figured it was too big to get around that. Like, I knew Rune was, like, small enough that he could get around, like, that little purple pile of poison. But I guess even the wolf can get around it if it were lucky enough. Okay. So. Let's see. How much inventory space have we got? We'll probably have to go visit the farm and get rid of a few goods.
Is this for me? Good evening. The night is very quiet. I just wish we can always have nights like this.
Okay.
Good evening.
Did you make the flower patch yourself, Rune? Well, I mean, we don't use the flower patch, but we did make it. I guess that's what she's talking about.
For me?
It's interesting how much they share, like their text, and then a lot of it's so unique. Let me take a look at their relationship with me now. Yeah, so she's 6'4" and she's 2'2". Listen, I am not going to be showing it off, but let me explain. I will just go ahead and spoiler this, because Iris is the one I'm going to be marrying off screen. I don't know which one yet, but basically the reason why you have to woo both Irises is because if you want to marry one of the Irises, you have to have both of them fused back together into a single person. You can't marry one without basically having both of them, right? So that's the whole point of me having to befriend both of them. That's the whole point of it. That's why the game requires you to befriend them both. Because you will have to eventually decide which one you prefer, and that's the one that will stay and become like the dominant one. And that's their whole event. They will eventually move to town too. And they get a beach outfit, which will only pop up like during the really early mornings or really late at nights, right? But they will eventually move to town. You have to beat the game. So we'll probably see that part, but until they reach like level 10 or something, they'll seem fine, and then one day they'll develop a sickness. And then you find out it's because they've been separated for so long, or something like that, and they have to fuse back together. And that's when you decide. I think you have to get blessings from like all the people in town too. But yeah. So if you want to marry both Irises, you basically have to play the game twice. You can't just marry Iris in the same file. Two different. I mean, you can't marry 15 times in the same file anyway, because it will not save the video until you actually save your game, and it sucks. You literally have to save the moment that you're married in order to keep the wedding video, and it sucks. It sucks that happens. So you literally have to make like 15 games in order to marry all 15 like characters, including both the skinny and fat version of Eunice. So, fun! Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna reorganize a little bit. My brain was just kind of like, what am I doing in here? And then I remembered I was just like moving some stuff around. So I can go into the snow dungeon. But that's the girl I'm going to be wooing, and you could do. I have done this as early as winter 28th. I think that was the earliest I've done it. I'm going to attempt to do this by fall. I don't know if I can though. But it will probably be when I'm not playing too, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be playing and showing that off, but I'll probably post about it on Twitter or something like that to show off that I did it. But yeah, I think Iris is like the easiest one to marry because of that. And then like the second one would be Mist, which part of her event involves like beating the game. But then you have to also grow something, which makes it take a little bit longer. So, but I think those three are like the ones that are the easiest, and it's purely because you have to beat the game. So I'm going to go to floor 5 because I think that might be ? The easiest floor to like grind levels on. Might be level 4, honestly, but I feel like I might have a better chance at getting platinum on 5 and higher. We'll see. Oh, I remember why I wanted to do this one. It's because the floor number 6 is like right next to it. That's why. And we'll level grind here a little bit. We'll do a little bit of crafting. We'll see if there's a storm, because it seems like we always get some weird storms going on. And what I'd like to do I don't mind a little fatigue. It's everything else that I'm on. Fatigue eventually heals up. We'll stay here until like about 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm literally doing this just purely for grinding's sake. Okay, so the devils take less. They don't have as much HP as these guys do. I see now. This might have been a horrible choice. Yeah, this was a horrible choice. This was a super duper horrible choice. I don't see a baby dragon in here. What does cream soda do? Increases your attack at least. Doesn't really help when you don't have much else though. This is so dumb. But it's working, so... I'm gonna have to leave. I don't have enough. I'm paralyzed. I'm stunned. Or like sealed, I'm fatigued. I've got like all the bad things done to me at once. This is not really the best place to like level grind. Like I could speed up a little bit by holding down that bar, that little button that I use for like everything else. Can I level grind here for a minute? Will this work? Hang on, come here. I don't mind healing with that. I'm just kind of curious if this works. I want to try to get to that next level. If I possibly can. How much do I have to have left? Okay, not enough, apparently. Definitely not enough. That's fine. I'll have to grind somewhere else or something. Or it might just have to be a very slow grind at this point. I think Will Allen might be better. Like, I don't have anything that's really good against seal. I think there is, like, a item I could use that would reduce my seals. Like, my chance of getting sealed. I just don't have it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just craft up some more PB&Js real quick. We're not gonna do a bunch of them, obviously. Because we don't have the energy, really. I think what I might do is I might play a little bit of tomorrow just to finish up my PB&Js. Yeah, we might do that. Because how many is left? Only 3? Yeah, we could do that. And, I think that'll be it. So, again, I'm going to be streaming twice tomorrow. So, I don't know how... I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo tomorrow. I don't want to overdo today because of to prepare for tomorrow. So, I don't even know if Kano's going to be done today. I don't even know if he's going to be done today. So, like, I'm going to just call it here. And at some point in the stream next week, we will be ready to face off against the boss. We are at that point. We're at the point where we're ready to face off against the boss. It's just taking forever to trigger that event. It's just taking a very long time to trigger that event. So, thank you all so much for watching. Despite it taking so long, I hope you have been enjoying it. Because I have been enjoying it. I'm just a little frustrated at how long it's taking. But if you if you like this video or if you're just popping in, you can find my stuff on YouTube. And you can always find me here on Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays. I usually stream from like 10 a.m. to about 2 Eastern time. But sometimes I will do a 5 p.m. stream. I'm debating on changing that, but we'll have to experiment more with that. But most of them are 10 p.m. Eastern time. Either way, if you miss out, you can find my stuff on YouTube. I cut them into bits. I get rid of the breaks. So you can see everything in like a little shorter chunk. That way, if you're not the type of person who can handle a big long VOD, you can still enjoy it. They're usually like 20 to 30 minute chunks, except for like maybe at the very end of a VOD or something like that. If it's just a little over. But either way, my name is Gnomesy the Lundum, and I really appreciate you being here. And I hope to see you again soon. So tomorrow we'll be playing a platformer. It probably won't be Celeste. It'll probably be something else. And we'll be playing Pixel Puzzle Makeout League tomorrow night. Okay? So we'll be doing that. And then I'll be coming back to Celeste and Rue Factory next week. Alright. So until then, I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.